Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the second episode of the Lord's Prayer series. This series divides the Lord's Prayer into 10 key phrases and dedicates a separate video to analyze and decipher each one. In this video, I will address the second key phrase, who art in heaven. The Bible says that there are three heavens. The sky is the first heaven, and God decreed that the birds should inhabit this heaven in Genesis chapter 1 verse 20. Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. That is the first heaven. The second heaven is the space outside the earth where the sun, the moon, and the stars are. But above that is a third heaven, referred to in Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 14 as the heaven of heavens. God lives in that heaven. The psalmist said, "The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men." Psalm 11 verse 4. And God said it himself, "The heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool," in Isaiah chapter 66 verse 1. It is important that we do not understand the heaven God lives in as a physical place outside the visible universe, because it is not. It is a higher plane or realm of existence. Even though God is very distant from us in terms of power, he can be right beside us at the same time. And that's why the Bible says that God sees everything. "Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him, said the Lord? Do not I fill heaven and earth, said the Lord?" Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 24. And that was why he could tell his people, the Israelites, that I will dwell among you in Leviticus chapter 26, verse 12. Because he was among them. He wasn't in a place very far away. Angels don't travel anywhere when they want humans to see them. No, they just put on the human body. And at any point in time, they can put off that human body and put on the spirit body. And they become invisible again. Just as we can go into our closet and change our outfit. So when we say, "Our Father who art in heaven," we are acknowledging that the God we serve is unimaginably more powerful, majestic, and wise than we are. And this should define how we see God at all times. For example, when we are in difficulty, never should we feel that God is not aware of what we're going through, or maybe that he cannot deliver us. No, he just wants us to learn. As James said, "The trying of your faith worketh patience." Secondly, when we feel there's no solution to our problem, maybe you're a woman and you're barren, or maybe you're unemployed and you can't find work, you must remember what the angels told Abraham. Is there anything too hard for God? Genesis chapter 18, verse 14. Thirdly, anytime you read something God did in the Bible and you don't understand it, don't behave like atheists and begin to judge God. "Oh, God is genocidal. Oh, God is sexist. Oh, God is misogynist. Oh, God is outdated." And the other things that people say about God in their ignorance. No, you should understand as a Christian that God's ways are higher than ours. If you read Isaiah chapter 55 verses 8 to 9. And so if there's something God said or did that you don't understand, that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means you don't understand it. And so in humility, you should give God the benefit of the doubt. Because what happens is that when God sees that humility, that meekness, then he will open himself to you and teach you who he is and why he does what he does. As the psalmist said, "The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way." If you read Psalm 25 verse 9. But when you come with that proud spirit, then God will shut you up from the kingdom of heaven. You will remain ignorant. And in that ignorance, you will feel that you know even more. And you'll begin to say with even more boastfulness, "Oh yeah, there's no God, there's no God." As the Bible says, "The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God." If you read Psalm 14 verse 1. And then number 4, when we want to take a major decision in life, maybe we want to get married or we're in a difficult life situation, we should take such matters to God in prayer. Why? Because God lives in the highest heaven. He has the ability to see the future. St. Paul said, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God." It's Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. So I think I've explained what it means that God lives in heaven. Like I said, there are three heavens. God lives in the third. And that knowledge of the fact that we have somebody in the heavens right? If you read Psalm 73, verse 25, and Hebrews chapter 12, verses 22 to 23, we have somebody in the heavens who's much more powerful than we are. That is supposed to influence our thinking. It's not just something to repeat. Oh yeah, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. No, it's supposed to change how we see life. And so we know we have somebody like that. We'll trust in him, cast our cares upon him, and do his will at all times. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.